Okay, I will answer this one. This is from Murugish. Whether we will be getting updates of current webinar. We haven't had one since the 3rd of May. Correct, we haven't. If you've been tuning in to myself and Chris over the last 3 weeks, you will know that our CEO is traveling a lot at the moment in a lot of meetings behind the scenes. He's always said that he will only do webinars when he's got information to bring to the table. If we haven't seen him, there is a reason why we haven't seen him. So again, he will post or let us know when the next webinar is going to be. When that's going to happen, we don't know. Okay, so we haven't got any updates on when the next webinar is going to be, but obviously we're very hopeful that it's going to be shortly rather than next week. So let's wait and see. But thank you for the question anyway. Thank you, Mahmood Jallo. Thanks for the kind words. It's very kind of you. Murgish is saying there whether it would be OnPassive or a different one. Right, I'm going to be quite blunt now about this. If you've listened to the 3 webinars of our CEO, if you've listened to what we've been saying, if you've listened to the recaps, you will know exactly the answer to that question. Okay, our CEO has said time and time again, and we've said time and time again, the only thing coming into the next phase from OnPassive is me and my name. No coding, no products, no services, nothing from OnPassive is going to be in the next phase. It is a brand new business. Okay, so asking, is it going to be OnPassive or a different one? You already know the answer to that question. Okay, so let's try and think, right? Do I know the answer to this question rather than just expecting me to do it? Also, Shakeen is saying, when will the Hindi webinar be? Again, Ash was very keen to do an Indian webinar. I think he still wants to do one. And obviously, we will have to wait and see when that's going to be. But he was very, very keen. Okay. Again, Aaron, you've asked the question about the OES being available in June. Okay. What OES? We don't even know if there's going to be a OES. We don't even know when it's going to be and what it's going to be called. Is it going to happen in June? Only the CEO knows the answer to that question. How many days OConnect using? OConnect is not going to be called that in the new version. I repeat again, the only thing coming from OnPassive into the next stage is Ash and his name. No coding, no products, no services, no OES, nothing. It is brand new. So there's no point in asking, when's the new version of OConnect coming? The lovely Pat Parents got a question for fun. When will you and Jane come to Saskatchewan, Canada, to see our beautiful land and the living skies as they change every hour? Do you know something, Pat? I've actually been to Canada. I was in Medicine Hat on the plains when I was in the army, and I absolutely loved being out there. You mentioned the skies, and I was very fortunate to see the Northern Lights when I was there in it was winter of '83, I was on there, and we went across the Rockies into Montana as well. So we had a lovely time in Canada, and I've never been to a place where I've felt the sky is so close to the ground because we're out on the plains. A lovely place, and it's certainly somewhere that's on our list to go. We've got friends who live in Vancouver and on Vancouver Island. So again, when finances are available to us, it is a place that we will be going. And guess what, parents, you will be on our list as well. Absolutely. The same as a lot of people, we plan to do a lot of traveling when things get going and visiting a lot of our OnPassive brothers and sisters across the globe. Murish has said, he said 60 days from when he said, or what is 60 days means when it will end. 60 days, I think that was in response to the SEC. He said within 60 to 90 days, he should be able to give us an update on what is happening as far as the SEC is concerned. That time hasn't lapsed yet. So again, we need to wait till our CEO, and we need to obviously allow him the time to come to us and give us the information. Again, guys, there's no point in asking me when can we expect any updates. I don't know, and nobody else knows when the next update is going to come. What we can tell you is our CEO is very busy at the moment behind the scenes. He will come to us with a webinar when he has got information to give us. And when that happens, obviously, we will let you know. It's amazing that the same questions seem to be coming from the same community. I would really like to have questions that are going to be beneficial to many people. Deborah Charles has got a question. Red, will there still be no caps? And is the company still going to do the heavy lifting as promised? It's a good question. As far as no caps, definitely it's going to be unlimited. Our CEO mentioned this many times, and he said that is one of certainly the biggest parts of what the new next phase is going to be, is that everything within it will be unlimited. So there is going to be no cap on earning potentials. There's not going to be any cap on anything to do with the products and services as well. That is all going to be unlimited. As far as the company doing the heavy lifting, this was promised under OnPassive. This is going to be a brand new business. And what is going to be outlined in this new business, we haven't been told yet. So it would be unfair and unwise of me to say, yes, that is going to be there in the next phase. We'll have to wait and see what it is. But what I can tell you is that our CEO said it's going to be better than it was before. So if you are taking that on board of him saying things are going to be better than it was before, then you know that it's going to be more beneficial to you than it was, obviously, under the old version. Thanks for the kind words, Pat. That's very kind of you. Let's have a look. Thank you, John, for what you're doing. That's very kind. Birgit is saying, is one enough in OnPassive? Well, it's not going to be OnPassive in the next stage. Again, I'm saying the same thing. The only thing going into the next phase is Ashmu Farah and his name. No coding, no products, no services, no ecosystem, brand new business. And is one enough? We'll have to wait and see. Murugesh is saying, can you throw some light on digital marketing? He commented in last webinar. All I can say is that what he did say was that times have moved on over the last 3 or 4 years as far as marketing is concerned. The old way of marketing would be useless now in the AI phase that we are in as far as online marketing is concerned. So if you were an email marketer, or if you were a funnel builder, or if you were somebody that had a big list of people, this might not be beneficial to you anymore, because AI is certainly using more of how the algorithms work to get your products and services in front of people who want to buy. Our CEO was very excited about what he's been developing as far as digital marketing is concerned, so much so that he's actually invited 3 marketing friends into the new part of the next phase, where he hadn't done as far as OnPassive was concerned. So if you take all those things on board, whether we know the details of what the digital marketing is going to be is actually immaterial. We don't need to know how it's going to work and what it's going to do, as long as it produces the desired outcome as far as that marketing campaigns are concerned. And he also said that it is going to be something that everybody is going to want to have and use. So I think we need to allow in the time to discuss this more with us, to let us know how it's all going to work and what it's going to be. But I am very excited about that part of the next phase, because let's face it, if you are in the marketplace to sell something, then you have to get eyes on your products and services. And if that is how the marketing side of it is going to work, that's very exciting for all of us. Bruce Moore's got a question. Red, how can you be so patient with people that are not paying attention? I'm an angel. Do you know something? It comes with a lot of practice, Bruce, that's for sure. I try my very hardest to be polite and to answer people, but they do need to listen to what I'm saying. And then if you do, then you will know the answers. But thanks for the kind words and the support, Bruce. It does help me. Rakim Shaki, it says here, it's up to you whether you come to us under the name OnPassive or under a new name, but come quickly. Patience is running out and the founders are financially backward. Right, I am going to say this, and I'm going to, again, be straight to the point. At no point has our CEO promised financial gain to anybody. If you have been listening to people who have been telling you lies, if you have followed somebody who has given you false information, if you are, or you came into OnPassive because of a promise of financial rewards, then that's on you. Okay, that has never come from the true leaders of OnPassive. That's never come from our CEO Ashmi Farah, that he has promised any financial gain at all from OnPassive. Have we told people that the ability to earn money is going to be there in OnPassive? Yes, we did. Absolutely. But we are going to something brand new. Okay. So if you are a person who cannot wait for the next phase to happen, then maybe it's not for you. Maybe you should look for something else. Maybe you should stop worrying about when it's going to happen and concentrate on something else. We are going to launch at some point. Our CEO will make sure of that. It's entirely up to you whether you think you have got enough patience to be able to stay the course, to see it through to the next phase. Okay, Murugesh, again, I've answered this question and you should know the answer to your question. His question is the same current OES or is it a different one through a link we can enter into the new OES for any business? Okay, I've just said again, the next business is brand new. Nothing from OnPassive is going forward into the next phase. No coding, no links, no products, no services. It is a brand new business. So if you understand what I've just said there, you will know that the existing links in OnPassive won't be there in the new business. It's brand new. With that in mind, will we have to register into the new business? Again, I suspect so, but nobody has told me we will have to do that. Okay, so let's start thinking a little bit more of what has been said, and that will give you a much better idea of what is going to be happening moving forward. Okay, someone's asked, will we be able to move on to the next phase in June? Our CEO knows that, not me. Okay, somebody please put a half decent question in. That'll be more beneficial for everybody, I think, rather than just asking when are we going to launch and when's the next webinar. Yeah, Birgit, brand new everything, which I'm very excited about because it's going to be better than before. Okay. Question from Murugesh. What would be the new AS understanding? Is it AI integrated digital products? We understand it will be automated basis. Again, my understanding, my opinion, nothing from OnPassive or corporate has told me this, but it would make sense that there is going to be digital products and services there. What they're going to be, what they're going to be called, I don't know, but that is my understanding that they will be there. Nobody's told me that, but that's my best guess. Is it going to be automated? Again, we will have to wait and see. We haven't been given that information. But again, our CEO knows this more than I do. Okay. Pat's got another question. Red, is there something we all may do right now to help Mr. Ash and brand ourselves for the next phase? Good question. That is a good question, Pat. Personally, I feel that certainly in the next phase, the emphasis is going to be more on us as a brand rather than the company as a brand, if that makes sense. We are going to be out there in the big bad world, inviting people to take a look at certain products and services from the brand new phase that we're going to enter. I think it's really important to spend the time that we are at the moment finding out what your brand is, what your niche is, who you are. And I think that is going to stand you in a much better position when we come into the next phase. For instance, what you are doing right now, Pat, as you've decided that your belief in God is your strength. You talk about it all the time. It is your vibe. The audience that you target are like-minded because of that belief that you have, because you talk about it, religion, a lot. And that's how you have built your brand around you. This is something that you will be able to utilize when we enter the next phase. I think it's a really good time for people to start doing that, and you can do it very easily. For instance, if you've got a Facebook page, you can rebrand that to what you are trying to achieve. If you've got a YouTube, you can then rebrand that to what you are trying to achieve. And you can make sure that when you are talking either through typing on Facebook, or that you are doing lives, or whatever you might be trying to achieve, then you incorporate what you are trying to brand yourself as. What am I trying to brand myself as? I suppose somebody who can help, somebody who can divulge knowledge, somebody who can steer people maybe in a direction to help them along the way. That is where my brand is. I think that my ability to decipher, to break down, to give straight answers is part of my strength, and that is what I'm trying to do on that as well. Hey Bill Musk, nice to see you on here. I hope your body scan goes well in a couple of weeks, my friend. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to get to some more questions. It is like going into a different world, Bill. You're not wrong there. How many products are coming in? We have no idea. Thank you, Levi, for that as well. Yes, Bill, we will have all be happy. We certainly will be, that's for sure, moving forward. I don't know how to spell this, pronounce this name, but he says 2 days before in Chris's webinar, Chris said that everything has been done in the last 6 months, but we are only waiting for Ash at the moment. I don't know what's been done behind the scenes. I believe that they've been working very hard. Ash always said that he will come to us with number 5 when number 10 has been done, so that he's always ahead of the game. If you take that on board and you understand what he's trying to say there, he is working on things that haven't been achieved yet, but things have been done, and he will bring us those when the time is right. Okay, we'll do just a couple more. Ram is saying, is there a webinar this week? No idea. Do you think there's going to be a webinar this week? I hope there's going to be a webinar this week. If there isn't, It doesn't matter, does it? Stephanie Morris has said, if you already have a platform filled with OnPassive products, should we still keep that on the platform or remove them? Good question. If you have got, I mean, as far as my YouTube channel is concerned, I've still got all the OnPassive videos and products and everything they're all still on my YouTube channel. Why are they there? Because we haven't had clarification of what's going to be happening into the next phase. I would leave things as they are until we've got clarifications, because in reality, to do some house clearing and keeping and all the rest of it, then it won't take that long to do, in all honesty. The same with any links and all the rest of it. To change things over again, it's a bit of work, but it's not a lot of work, is it? Okay, I'm going to do one more. If I was you, I would leave it as it is for now. And then when we've got more details, we can sort that out. Pat's got a very good point here. Remember, Ash Mufara is different than all other CEOs. So we are the chosen to be family and brothers and sisters. When the next phase comes, it will be different than we thought. A lot bigger, better and stronger. Absolutely, Pat. I'm very excited for the next phase, because I believe that things are going to be even better than they were before. As you see on my YouTube, I've still got OnPassive logos, etc. I've still got OnPassive links on here, all the rest of it, because I haven't been told any differently at this stage. Somebody's asking about commission states and pending withdrawals. Again, guys, our CEO was very, very clear on commissions and pending withdrawals. The money is on hold at the moment in Dubai with the two payment processors. They are going through legal avenues to recover that money, and nothing will be paid out until that money has been recovered. Okay, James Hawkins has got a decent question. What is your opinion on the pool of affiliates being divided up for the early birds and founders? All I can say is that was under OnPassive, wasn't it? That was part of what was going to be happening as far as the OnPassive business is concerned. We are moving to a brand new business, brand new platform, brand new everything. Is that still going to be part of the new business? My gut feeling is no. That's my opinion. That's my thoughts. I don't think that will be there, because I believe that we will have to register again in a new way. And if that's the case, then there won't be any old affiliates or anything. Do I believe that there will be some kind of incentive or give back to devoted, dedicated early affiliates and founders? I think Ash will do everything within his powers to reward those who have followed him from the old platform into the new platform. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if there is something there for that. But as far as the pool of affiliates from the old OnPassive platform moving into the new one, I don't think that will be there, no. Dennis Coletta has got not a question, just a comment. I feel bad that Ash has to scrap products coding that he has vested money and manpower developing. I think the wise, and I suppose the honest answer to that, Dennis, is that I think that he will be using parts of what is there moving forward, because it would make sense to utilize to a certain extent things that have already been developed and enhance those and move them on. But I think it's also fair to say that the next stage is going to be brand new, and I think that is really where he wants to go. I think he wants to have a brand new feel for the next phase that isn't aligned at all with the old OnPassive, and I think that's what he's trying to achieve. And if he has to rewrite, then so be it. I will answer this because it is a half decent question. This is for Rajid. Question: what happens if the SEC doesn't allow Ashmir Farrow to run a new company? Remember, our CEO said the SEC has not stopped OnPassive doing what it wants. It's certainly not going to affect the new business, and whether our CEO is allowed to be a director of a company or own a company is immaterial to the next phase. He's got everything in hand. There's no need to worry about anything. And if that is the outcome of the SEC, which if you've listened to our CEO, he's extremely confident that there will be a favourable outcome to the SEC, then I don't think we've got anything to worry about either way.